What's up everyone, it's BruisedLee here to show you a BattleForge expert replay of Ocean using a pure fire deck. So let's put the replay at 4 speed for now. So my basic strategy here, it's what some players call the defensive route. And it's called the defensive route for I guess one main reason. Because what you're gonna do here is what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna set up 4 blaster cannons right here, fire affinity, and I'm setting this up because I'm not gonna attack this this camp right here. I'm not gonna attack it. I'm gonna go for the other camp, which is all the way over here, and you'll see how I do that later on. Alright, so once my dropship arrives, I'm gonna go ahead and head off to the Death Ray Summoner and kill off the Wind Hunter that's guarding it. So this Wind Hunter is pretty easy to kill with the dropship as long as you keep moving your dropship around. The Wind Hunter can only paralyze your units if they're not moving. So and your dropship can attack while it's moving, so it's kind of a counter for Wind Hunters. So as long as your dropship doesn't get paralyzed, it's not gonna get damaged by the Wind Hunter. Actually, gonna get paralyzed here last minute, but it doesn't matter. The Wind Hunter already died. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, try to kill the Wind Hunter close to the Death Ray Summoner. So to be able to summon this Death Ray a lot quicker. There it goes. And also in expert, you can only summon 1 Death Ray. So you gotta take care of this Death Ray. Make sure it doesn't die, or else you will be screwed. Alright, so these are my 4 blaster cannons. Try to use fire affinity because it'll end up doing a lot more damage for the flying units that attacks your first fire orb later on. One thing you might want to keep in mind is that the dropship. I'm gonna put the replay at 2 speed now. The dropship and the Death Ray is like really slow, a slow moving unit. So just try to time when you're moving these 2 ships, because you don't wanna have your dropship be way ahead of your Death Ray. So I'm gonna fire at this cage to release the mutating frenzy, Twilight Frenzy. So it'll release gas, which will kill most of these bandits. And now I'm gonna go ahead and kill off this bandit artillery. Alright, so once I've done that, I'm gonna wait for this gas to clear, and I'm gonna summon 1 Sunstrider from the dropship. I actually don't have a Sunstrider in my deck because I had no need for it. And this is the main part why fire is able to do this, because suppression. It's able to take out this bandit it prevents this Sky Defender from destroying your Death Ray. And by the way, if you're not using a pure fire deck, at least T1 fire, just keep in mind that the Sunstriders that you get from the dropship, they don't have suppression, so keep that in mind. And I'm gonna go ahead and kill a couple of these birds with the dropship, so it doesn't attack my so they don't attack my Death Ray later on. Because now I'm gonna go bring my Death Ray. Actually, I'm gonna kill off this Bandit Spearman first. Alright, now I'm gonna head off to take out this Bandit Launcher. So this is a pretty easy tactic, as you can see. Just make sure to keep your Death Ray alive, because you're gonna need it later on as well. I'm gonna go ahead and release this Twilight Frenzy again, because they're gonna be in range of my orb, which is right here, later on. So you don't want to have to deal with them later on. You want to deal with them now. And plus, they can actually take out most of the bandits that are waiting for you over here. So it's a win-win. So have one of the Sunstriders from dropship. Now I'm gonna go build my 2nd fire orb. And this way, I'll tell you guys right now, it's a lot easier than taking out the 2nd orb right here. Because especially with T1 Fire has weak units, and Nomad, Green Nomads and the Mine combo it's not gonna work too well. And for your blaster cannons here, you don't really have to worry about them. For your 4 blaster cannons, like you don't, as you can see right here, I'm not even bothered to repair them, because they're gonna be they're more than enough to take care of the flying bandit units, even the Raven battleship that's coming right now. And this Raven battleship is different from the rest of the battleships that appear in this map. This one doesn't have a where is he? Oh, this one doesn't have a cannon, so it doesn't have that long range strong ass cannon that will take out most of your ground units. So that's why I'm using the blaster cannons right here. As you can see, you can take it out. You can take out the Raven scout ship with no problem. And here I use my the Sunstriders that I had earlier to activate these mines, because you don't want to activate the mines over here when you're, what do you call it? With your if you build your power well, because it's gonna destroy your power wells. Build that power well now. And as soon as I saw that the Raven battleship was gonna appear on the lower left of the map, I moved my death rate towards that part of the map as soon as possible, because the death rate and dropship is the only, what do you call it? It's probably the only way you have to deal with that Raven battleship. So keep that in mind. That's why death ray plays a major role in this map. And by the way, here I'm using fire dancers to take out these units. I'm just what do you call it? I'm just basically prepping. I'm gonna go ahead and attack this camp right here for my third fire orb. So I cast ravage on the dropship. I'm gonna cast ravage on the death ray as well. And that's gonna keep both of these ships alive while they're dealing with this battleship. And by the way, I cast the ravage on the dropship a little bit earlier because of its cooldown. Right, so now I have a couple of, how many, let's see, what is that? 7 fire dancers and 1 sight fiend. So my trick here is I'm gonna use mine here to keep this bandit archers back. And I'm gonna go head straight for this way station, because I don't want it healing all these bandits right here. And I'm gonna have my sight fiends take out most of the small units, and 2 lava fields took out all the, what do you call it, bandit snipers. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and take out the rest of the buildings with my fire dancers. I summoned the sight fiends because fire dancers are horrible at killing. What do you call it? Small units. So that's why I use sight fiends for a bit. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take out this wind hunter, claim this power well. And I had a bit of a bad luck. The next battleship actually appeared here as well. So now I'm forced to deal with that, or else it'll take out my power wells and my fire orb, which is right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and build this power well. Cleared all the bandit buildings here. Killed off my fire dancers once I was done with them. Again, you can use fire stalkers, not fire. You don't have to use fire dancers for that map. Alright, so now I have my third fire orb. I'm gonna go build my Shrine of War. Again, very important fire building. And here I'm not even gonna cast Ravage this time, since I have 3 fire orbs. I can cast Unity. Actually I have both Unity in my deck. So, but here I'm gonna cast Unity Nature, because I want to save my charges for Unity Frost, since I don't need Unity Frost for this battle right now. I can just use Unity Nature.